Okay, I am live and I've got my camera in a weird place actually. It's on the other side. I don't know if I need this ring light. That might be better. That's a little better, but my camera is right here, so I'm looking when I look over here to the screen. Getting it used to it. I had to redo this a little. Let me get a little closer here. There, that's a little better. So at least I don't look like I'm looking off into space. Okay, as long as I'm on here, huh? Okay, guys, let's just go with it. I got on here a couple minutes early, so hopefully nobody's really has to see this. Maybe I can get rid of it. I'm definitely getting this squared away. I had to move my monitor up. I'm trying to make myself some more space in front of me on this table. And I think I'm getting there. So I'll show you kind of what I'm doing if you care. Want to see it? Anyways, hey, I'm Patsy. And thanks for coming Tuesdays with Patsy. This has been really fun for me to do these videos, and I just am so glad you guys are showing up and subscribing and checking them out. I've got some yarn in my lap here, so I've thought about messing with something, but I think I need to concentrate on you. But this is Ma Lizzie's, and we are going to be talking about, let me get my tablet here. We're going to be doing WIPs, finished projects, and craft room updates, and I have a surprise announcement. Well, it's not really a surprise. It's just something I'm really excited about. That happened this week, kind of one of those things just out of the blue, and you go, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Still trying to work with this camera. Sorry for the eyes going everywhere. I'll have to put it in front, but I'm afraid to move it too much because then it'll fall flat. I don't know, maybe I can do that. Let's see here. But you know what? The chat's right there. So if anyone comes on, I'll be able to see it. Actually, that's actually a good place. I just have to look at this and not me at the monitor. So those habits. So today we are going to look at some WIPs and finished products. So I think I'm going to show you what I have finished first. And I hope you guys are all doing great today. It is Tuesday, last day of March. Just did my bills, got everything up to date, paid up. Hopefully we'll be able to keep doing that. And the weather, though, I'm in Ohio, northern Ohio and northwest Ohio, and I'm afraid we're in the middle of the soup today. So it looks like it's going to be pretty nasty around 2 o'clock, I think, 2 or 3. So I'm hoping that it doesn't get really bad. We'll see. But it is springtime, so there come the thunderstorms. Hope you guys are nice and safe where you are. I'm going to move these over here. I have them in a pile on my lap, so sorry. And they're actually in a little bin I have right here. So let's start with these that are on the bottom. These are just really quick. I just found some yarn that I just absolutely love. I love the color. Isn't that beautiful? I was just like, oh, I love this color. It's called Easter, and I believe it's a big twist. Hang on, I should have grabbed that. It's a big twist. Nope, not big twist. See, but I looked. It's Karen Jumbo. So you can see that Karen Jumbo, and it's in Easter. And I just love these colors. I just think they're so spring. The scream spring. So I made a couple of hats. Made them in a small, medium, and a large. And these are the really fun little cat hats. I don't know if anybody's seen these. Here, this is a small. I'll need to get the larger one for my big old head. You wouldn't think I have a big head, but I do. So anyways, this is a little too big. but you guys can see, isn't this cute? I just love these little cat hats, and I make them kind of large because people have big heads. It's amazing. Um, but that's what we have here, that one. And then I made one, it's just my own little design. It's not really a pattern, or I will put a pattern on there, but it basically all it is just start here. I just start at the bottom and then just, go crochet around. I believe, I don't think I did, I might have a little, no, I do. No, I think I did it in the round. I can't remember. I need to write stuff down. But this one I really like. I did it with a lavender color offsetting yarn. And I don't know which yarn I used. I think I used it all up, but I think it was a big twist or something, just acrylic, solid acrylic. And I think it's really cute. I just love these. So those are going to be at my market in May. And then another thing, looks like I'm into the purples right now, but this one I finished. I still need to run it through the dryer and fluff it up, but it is huge. You can see this. It is very, very long. I'm not going to try and spread it out, but it's a shawl for someone I love very much. And I think this is going to look great. I am so excited. I made it extra long, and it's from some yarn. I think I've talked about this before, but it was from some cotton yarn that I got from my neighbors at their garage sale. And she had just a big bag of it, all brand new, untouched. I still have some left. And I think it's a paint box cotton. And I love it. It's a DK, probably a 2 to 3. Probably a 3, I'd say. I don't think it's a 4. Wait, it's pretty thin, but it's a cute stitch. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'll link this in the description, but this is a shawl pattern from Juan the Yarn Addict. And I love his stuff. If you just look him up, he's on Ravelry and Etsy, and I'll link. I think it's the Ravelry one is the one I got, but isn't it beautiful? And I just love, it's just a 2-row repeat. And I think I mentioned this before. I cannot remember what video next. So if I'm repeating myself a lot, that's the way it goes. But I did finish it. So that's the big thing. I did finish this. I can't wait to give it to her. And this is I think it's 3 colors. So it's a 3 colorway, and I just repeated it as I went through and just as I use up the yarn. So it's just something I hope she finds, but it's cotton and it's nice holes. I think it's the Easy Breezy Shawl. I think that's the name of it. But either way, I will link that for you guys. And let me get that off. So I'm excited about this one, getting this to her. I think she will love it. I almost thought about giving it to my neighbor who I got the yarn from, but I don't know if she wears shawls and things like that or not, but I'll have to tell her I made it out of the yarn. And I don't think she crochets, so I am not sure where she got the yarn. But I'm so happy she did. I still have some left, so I'll probably be making plants and things with the leftover yarn because I don't have enough to, make any wearables or anything. I hope you guys bring your beverages to watch our little videos here. I think I'm drinking an enhanced apple flavor, something like that. But it's good and cold. It's a little muggy, and that's not a good sign if it's muggy. We're going to get it. So the next thing I have to show you guys are some plants that I've made. And this is out of some yarn that I got at a yarn store here in my little town that was closing. And it's I think it's Hometown. I used it all up. So I think it's Hometown, which is a Lion brand. But it's very thick. You can see how thick that is. Soft, it's kind of shiny. I just think it's beautiful. So I'm excited. This one is heavy too. And I made it, I think it's Hometown also for the basket. You can see it's thick also. So it's a chunky guy. So it may be too big and clunky for a car hanger, but it'd be cute in a bathroom or, in a house for home decor or something. But yeah, that one, I really like that one. I hadn't used that before for plants, so I was excited how that came out. This one was kind of a practice, but actually I ended up liking it. Oh, this is showing nice and bright in the screen. It's just a cotton pie, red heart. I don't know what what color it is. I should know these things, but it's kind of a turquoisey blue. Excuse me, blue. For the basket. And then these little swirls are, I'm trying to emulate, I believe it's called oh gosh, no, I should have written it down. A fire stick or something like that. I will have to look it up and see what pattern. I'll list it below. I need to get my act together, don't I? Sorry. Um, but I do love the colors. It's got a Southwest look. These are really cute. I made them tight so they would kind of image that plant. And now you just cannot, it's got fire in it. And that's why I wanted to make them this color. So I will need to find that, but I will get that to you. And this one is just one I made up. These I've just made this week, and I just kind of play around with different yarn, different colors, different things. I'm going to call this one my pine cone, draping pine cones or something, but it's got a cute little, I don't know, cute little pine coney look to me. Is what it kind of looks like, but I think it'd be really cute in a car. And I made kind of a different design. That's just the polyfill. I know you can see it, but it won't come out. It's in there tight. But this little crisscross design, and the dirt is the same. It's two-tone, if you can see that. It's a two-tone, and it's one skein of yarn. I thought, oh yeah, I like doing this. This is, instead of buying a bunch, if you make plants and things, you're always trying to find yarn for dirt. And I ended up buying a brown, a tan, all these different skeins. And then I found this Bernat Super Value stripes. Let me hold that up here. You can see that. So it's the Bernat Super Value stripes acrylic. It's let's see, 5 ounces. It's 264 yards, but they're nice longs. It's striped, so you get a long amount before it changes colors. So I've been using it for my dirt, for my little pots and things. So it started out with this, and then it changed to this color. And then the top, it actually changed to this other color. So I got the dirt. So I got that all out of one skein. I had to switch to different ones and buy different ones. So I think I'm going to stick with this. Plus, if it's something I really don't want, I can always pull it out, wind it up, and then use it later and get to the color I want. So this is a really good way to go. I've just kind of discovered this just when I saw the colors that made me think of dirt and stuff. It's like, hey, let's try that. So it saved me a lot of money because you don't use a lot to make these little plants in the dirt and things. So having lots of extra balls when your space is already filled to the brim, as you can see. So anyways, that's a really good little tip for you. Let me put that back over here. I only have so much room. So anyways, these are the 3 that I have finished. And then my WIPs, I don't have a lot of WIPs. So because I've been trying to get things finished as I do them, because I'm really, really bad with my ADHD stuff going everywhere, landing once in a while. So I just want to, I need to finish things. I can't do that assembly line, and all that. I find something and I make all the parts and I put them all together. I don't let it sit. So or I do each one at a time. But in plants, sometimes I make parts because they're all, like in this case, this plant is called the heartstrings. And I have made a lot of these. I was actually sitting over at my sister's house just yakking with her and making these. And I found this sparkle yarn. It's actually one, and now I'm gonna have to, sorry, I didn't bring the yarns. And they're probably in by my recliner. I'll list the yarn below. It's I believe it's I don't want to say. I'll have to get it and I'll list it below what yarn I use for this. But it's, you can see it's sparkly yarn. And so I made, the main one I had, and it comes in one. So it's kind of like a cake. It comes in a cake, and then it's kind of like a mandala yarn. It's striped, different colors. So these were all the colors in this one cake, and it made me think of unicorns when I saw it, but also spring. So this is kind of what I've been doing, was working on these. So then I came to, let's see here. So I came to a blue, kind of a greenish, I don't know, seafoam greenish color. And I thought, well, I'll just make a couple like that, just with 2 instead of 3 and 4, and have those string with it. And then there was a blue that came up. So I was thinking, oh, the blue would go nice with the purple. So I don't know what you guys think, but I thought this is really pretty. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking here. So, and the blues with the purples I thought are really pretty. And I just love the sparkle. Sparkle's not really my thing. But I thought, in the sunlight or hanging in your car or something, someone's car, these would be really, really pretty with the sparkle. So anyways, I'm going to try that. That's why I have, sorry for the puppies. I should have shut the blinds. Hopefully you can't hear them. I've got the mic on. But anyways, that's what I've been doing. So I've got a bunch of those, a bunch of the hearts, and I will be putting them into a planters now that I have all the strings made, or the leaves. I'm going to put them in a planter. So there'll be 2 of them when I'm done. And then the other one that I made is kind of a combination of a yarn I just fell in love with using it. And this is one of my yarns that I got at the, it's called Cascade Yarns Pacific. And I got this at, let's see here. Where did I get this at? Sorry, my phone is going. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Let's see here. I got this at the store that was closing down in town, and the yarn store, and it's a superwash merino and acrylic, so wool and acrylic, and then I don't know how much is in this, 213 yards, but it's a weight. What doesn't say what the weight is? Color is just a number, so I don't know what the weight or color is, but it's beautiful. And it's soft as can be, but it's just the one skein, so you're pretty limited what you can make. But I thought I can make plants with that. And it makes me think of the blues, the greens, the waters, so I'm like, Earth Day is coming up. So I started making little spirals, something real quick to make with it. I might make other things, but I was just seeing how it would look, and spirals are pretty fast. So I have these little spirals I made that are out of it, and I just think, oh my goodness, they're so pretty. And it's not really it's kind of a plant color, like bluebells and green. And then I had these already made from another plant I had started, but then I'm thinking, oh, I like the green with it. So now we have kind of so you don't have so much of just the blue, and we can mix some green in with it. So I'm liking that. Plus, I made a little basket. As I tell you, I was going nuts. It's so pretty and soft and cute. And it's just a small basket. It's not very big, but I thought these were pretty small, but they match it. So that's why I was thinking, let's get the green in here too. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is make it with both colors. So I just thought it was so pretty. If someone likes those colors, and it really made me think of Earth Day, So I thought, let's do it. So let's see here. So that's mostly what I've been working on. Plants. I made those few hats and the shawl, and that's really it this week. I didn't do my Saturday one. I don't remember. I think my computer was trying to die, and I just bought it. So we weren't in a good mood, to say the least. And I didn't know exactly what to do. So I had gone to my recliner for the last one, and I thought, I'm just not going to be able to do Saturdays. So I was thinking, oh, I hope this isn't hitting the mic. I was thinking that maybe I could start doing these on what's today? Tuesday. Yes, Tuesdays with Patsy. See what I mean? My brain, going everywhere. And this would make it a good, I think a good time. That way I can have 3 videos. So I think we're starting to figure out what days we want to do this and how we want to do this and what we're going to do. But I'm just hoping you're having fun learning, exploring, and doing this YouTube thing with me. It's a journey, definitely. It's not a destination. And I definitely think that Tuesdays are good, and 1:00 I know is a good time for, if I do get any folks from over the pond and other parts of the world, that it's evening for them, so they might be able to catch these live. And then the other thing I was thinking of, it's a good day for me. Tuesdays are kind of a run around kind of day in the morning, and then I've got the afternoon. So that's what we're going to try. So we're doing Tuesdays, and then we'll be doing one Thursday, and that one, I changed the time again on that one. I have to look and see what time. I don't know where I put my planner. I think it's a different time. I think it's going to be in the evening, like at 8 on Thursdays, but I'm not sure. Sorry. So anyways, if it's 8:00, I'll send out a notification of the time when it gets closer. And then we're going to do them Sunday. I realize Saturday is just too busy. And for me, and I'm sure a lot of people, excuse me. It's warm in here. I'm going to put a fan on. Just humidity. It's muggy. Feeling like I'm in Florida. Anyways, if I do that on Sunday instead of Saturday, I think will be a little mellower, a little easier, and it'll be in the morning, probably at 10. I'm thinking 10 or 11, but I'm thinking 10. I'm not a churchy person, so I won't be there. So that's a good time for me, and I think it'll be a good time for a lot of people, and before I get their day started and get doing anything. So I'm thinking Sunday morning, so we're going to see how that goes. And then I think that's it for that kind of stuff. And what I'm going to be doing at the end of the video here, I will tell you what we're going to be doing next this week on Thursday and Sunday. So stay tuned for that. And then my announcement, it was so exciting. I don't know if this ever happened to you, but you're listening to your YouTube. And sometimes I just listen and I crochet, it's something I don't feel like I have to watch. It's a podcast or something. But Melody Yarn Tinka, as her channel, I was watching or listening to her channel, wasn't really paying attention. And all of a sudden I hear her say, Patsy at Melizzy. And I'm like, Patsy? Wait, that's me. And I just like stop and I'm listening and she's talking about my channel and she's promoting my channel on her channel. And I guess she found me because I had mentioned her in one of my um, videos, previous videos and our lives. And I guess she was able to find it through that as a mention. But I was like, oh my gosh, she's got me on there. So that was such a boost. It just really revived my, yeah, I can do this. That, you know, someone will see this, and you know, and it was just, and then hearing your name and someone else talking about you and your channel was like, wow. So that was my announcement. I'll put the link to her channel. It was the last one she did. And I'll put the link to that specific one. If you want to see it, it's at the end. She does the mentions at the end of the of her video. So if you just want to skip through, or if you want to watch it, she's amazing. I love her. And thank you again, Melody. I think she's the greatest. But just to do that was just what a bright spot in my day. And the hard work does start paying off. But this isn't hard. It's not even work. I shouldn't say that, but just putting the time in, it really does. And she's just a sweetheart. But I just want to let you know that. So Melody Yarn Tinka has me on her video. It's the end of the video. So if you'd like to catch that, I will put that in the descriptions. And she's just said the nicest things. I was just thrilled. And also, what, you know, I always want to know what you guys are up to. What's on your WIP, you know, or on your hook? What are your WIPs? What are you working on? So this will have a replay. So in the replay, please comment and let me know what you're up to. What are your favorite things to crochet, especially now we're getting to spring and summer. My yarns are changing. I'm not doing the heavier weight yarns. I'm looking at mostly cotton and things, other than for my plushies. Those will be still be using the plush yarn and that, but they're just little things, so that's okay. But in my bigger projects, blankets, purses, bags, all that will be in cotton. So I just wanted to just let's hear what you guys are up to, what you've been working on, and if you have special things you like to crochet in the spring or summer, and you know, just how it kind of changes your yarn habits. Do you buy more yarn, less yarn? And also, I'm looking at my notes. Sorry, I'm cheating here. I pretty much, that's all I really wanted to say today. What do we have? 1:25. This is not going to be a real long one, I guess. I'm just kind of hot. It's warm in here. I have to dig my fan out. It's around here somewhere and put it up. It's I don't want to be getting too warm. The other thing I want to, you know, ask is that if you like these videos, you're enjoying them, please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. We all know that, but just subscribe and, you know, get your notifications so that you'll know when I've got a new one coming. And or want to watch the old ones, I would love that. You know, it takes a little while to get people on and get going, but if you know anyone that would like these videos, definitely share my link with them. And I also have a coffee page. It's ko-fi, and that's where you can go and support me if you like. All the support helps to, you know, just keep this thing going and give you some entertainment and value. I would love any support you can give, but that's also my shop. So if you're looking to buy anything online, I post there not every week, but as I get a few things I want to put on there, I put them, you know, in kind of all at once. So I'll do a drop. And so there's some things on there. I'm not putting a lot right now, only because I've got 2 large festivals coming up in May, and they're back-to-back weekends. So I'm not going to have time to make a lot in between. So I'm trying to make as much and have as much as I can for, you know, for that, those markets. So if, you know, if I have to pull my shop, I pull them out of my shop. So, but there are, always have things on there for sale. So if that's something you want to see, and I also put updates, kind of what I've been doing, post. It's kind of like reminds me of a Facebook page, kind of. You just can favorite the page and follow. And you do have to sign in to Coffee to do that, but there's no charge or cost for you. And that way you can see when I post things to my Coffee page. So if you want to follow me there too, I would love it. And I'd always love to hear from everyone. And I do appreciate my new subscribers. I had 5 new subscribers, so I'm feeling like this is awesome. So thank you, thank you. And I'm going to go before I melt here, and I will talk to you guys Thursday. Oh, and Thursday I try to figure out what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing scrap yarn, taking all my cotton scraps and bringing them all out, all my cotton scraps, all that, and be making, I think I'm going to try making like a scrap bag, or I don't know, maybe some headbands, something with the cotton yarn. I haven't decided exactly, maybe some cup cozies, those kind of things. They do well at my markets, and I haven't made any yet. So maybe that'd be a good time to do that. So if anybody wants to watch and join along making some cotton makes with our cotton yarn, I'm going to be grabbing it all and making a few things with that. So bring yours. And if you have any questions to ask me, definitely jump on the lives, and I'd be happy to answer, or in the replay comments. Any questions would be, I'll love to hear them, and I'll help you all I can. So that being said, I'm going to say bye, and you guys I'm going to unbury my keyboard here so I can get to it. All right, guys, I love you. Have a great day, and stay safe. Bye.